package.
I cannot stop selling candle holders. In fact, I've made so much profit off of candle holders that I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
I never gonna stop.
In today's video, we're going to take a couple quick and simple designs and show you how to get them built. We're going to be making this awesome nautical candle holder. We'll start off by ripping our stock down to 4 inches. And don't forget your PPE. I want to be able to get at least 3 candles in this piece. So we're going to get it cut to 9 inches. So we're going to pull in 2 3/8 from both sides, and then we'll mark center. Our width is 4 inches, so we'll mark right at 2 inches, right on all of our layout marks. So we know that our candles are 1.5 inches in diameter, so we'll go ahead and get 1.5 inch Forstner bit and get these holes drilled out. Now we'll just hit it with 150 grit sandpaper and do one of my favorite things to do with these type of projects. Beat the heck out of this thing. I really enjoyed this part. Well, I'd call that a success. Not only do I still have all my facial hair, but this turned out exactly how I imagined it would. Now, if you're wondering what all the fire and flame was about, I like to burn off all of my loose rope hairs, but also I like to melt my ends back together after cutting them because they will spread apart. So if you don't like messing with fire, that's totally fine. You can staple these together or however you see fit. All I used was some very thin CA glue, a little bit of activator, and a lighter. I'll leave a link in the description where I found the rope, and the finish that I used was a driftwood stain, Minwax. We're looking at about $1.20 to build this guy. I'll get this posted on my Etsy shop, and I'm going to be asking for 30 bucks. And I should have no issue getting that price. These nautical candle holders are a super hot seller. Another popular thing during the holidays, unfortunately, are hackers. Which brings us to the sponsor of today's video. What a shot. I'm not sure if y'all have heard the news, but just recently, hackers may have stolen every American's social security number, which is why I'm happy to sponsor with Aura. Over 2.9 billion records were stolen from national public data that offers personal information to employers, private investigators, staffing agencies, and others doing background checks. These stolen records include a person's name, their address, your date of birth, social security number along with your phone number, and members of the hacker group reportedly released all of that data online for absolutely free. Now, if you weren't taking precautions with your personal data online, this here should be a huge wake-up call. It was for me. Ever since I downloaded Aura, my anxiety has disappeared. Aura alerts me if they find my email, my phone number, or my social security number on the dark web. They're gonna let me know quick if they see any activity with my credit or my bank accounts. They give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. They also provide a bunch of other features to keep you safe online, all in one app. Click the link in the description below and visit aura.com/Bearded Viking and try Aura for 14 days absolutely free. 14 days gives Aura enough time to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. I highly recommend that you download Aura because national public data isn't going to do anything for you. And most likely, no one's going to face any kind of repercussions for this data breach. I'm not leaving my family vulnerable to data breaches, hackers, and if you don't want to either, go to aurora.com/Bearded Viking. Try your 2 weeks for free. Send the hackers packing. This next one is so easy, it's pretty ridiculous. It's so easy, in fact, that we'd almost be crazy not to jump in on the action. We're going to be building this stackable candle holder next. I've got this piece of white oak that I've been wanting to use for the longest, and this will be perfect for this project. My dimensions are 2.5 inches in width, 3/4 inches thick, and it's plenty long at 41 inches. Just make sure you have at least 30 inches in length for your stock. And we're gonna get started over here at the miter box. We'll be cutting one at 10 inches, one at 8 inches, one at 6 inches, and our last piece will be cut to 4 inches. Now you just want to take your pieces, stack them up like this, and pull in 1 inch from your edge on all these pieces. Next, just pull in from your side and mark center. We got 2.5, so that'll be 1.25 inches. Now just take and punch those marks. Now just get those holes drilled out. If you don't have a drill press, you can easily do it with a drill. Now, let's go ahead and get them sanded down, and I'm gonna slap a coat of shellac on mine, but wait till you see what they're asking for these. I gotta say, rock stars, I'm absolutely in love with these things. Take a look at what they're asking for these. Wow. That right there, my friends, is a big profit and right up my alley. Well, that does it for this video, rock stars. Until next time, get in your shop and make some sawdust. Skull.